RV duo again. We are back, and today we have a special guest. We have Mike with Keystone, and I'll let Mike take it away.
Hi, I'm Mike with Keystone, and I've been with Keystone for about 9 years now. We're just going to go over a couple of things that are making this product stand out, especially at the price point that it's at. We made a lot of aggressive changes this year and brought a lot of features from the Bullet down into the Crossfire. One of the big things is the convenience center that we've got, which has just got so much useful pieces that are inside here. The key TV is up there. It makes it function like your home. You've got electric stabilizer jack switches that are right there. Your hot and cold shower. We've got the winterization ports that are right here. Makes it rapid winterization much easier to use than some of the other ones. And this one does have a tankless water heater.
We were just about to walk around the other side and talk a little bit about the floor, but we wanted to stop because the frame, everyone thinks that all the frames are created equal, but that's not the case.
No, we are using the BAL frames, which are American made, and they're also using HSLA steel, so they're a little bit stronger and lighter than what the competitors are using. Hug bolt assembly, it's a tried and true assembler that has been used for years in cars, for trains, and semi-trailers, so a little bit more industrial strength, and it also enables us to be able to individually powder coat each piece before putting it together. There's a lot of benefits to this frame.
Also, there's a new flooring. You guys are using the Hyperdeck?
Yes, the Hyperdeck flooring. Bullet came out actually when we were the first ones to be able to use it. We partnered with a company called Techmoto, and it's the first fully submergible floor that hit the industry. Where you can go and you can take it. We've actually tested it underwater, letting it sit there, bring it back out. There's no organic material in here to sag, dip, rot, mold, anything like that. So it's extremely versatile and does a really good job. As a bonus, the membrane that we're using, or the material that we're using, has a better bite tension rate when you go and you actually screw into the floor. So it's going to hold those walls on the inside a little bit stronger too.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Mike, tell me about the front. Tell me about the pass-through.
So one of the things that's cool about the pass-through storage that we have here is if you look on this side, we've got a composite pegboard. So you can go off to any hardware store and you can get an organizational system that'll allow you to be able to organize your tools, maybe your fishing gear, anything that you want. Hide some sharp type tools that you might want to keep away from the kids, keep them blocked out of space. It's just a really good, convenient organizational system for pass-through storage.
Okay, so a lot of times when people are buying an RV, a lot of complaints that we hear are within the first trip, their tires blow out. And I know that these are Goodyear, so let's talk about the tires a little bit.
One of the things that we did just to be able to make sure that we're doubling down to protect the customer from that is we went to the Goodyear Endurance tires this year. They're American made. They're also a in-rated tire that has an 87 mile an hour rating on them, so you can go a little bit faster on those things. I wouldn't necessarily recommend bouncing the things down the road, the highway too fast, but be careful. But they are going to be able to handle a little bit more speed. They also offer an independent four-wheel suspension because there's no joint that's in the center. They're separated in the center on those axles. So that means that when you're driving down the road and you have that lean that's happening, this is going to keep a little bit more rubber on there, giving you a smoother ride. So really, really big upgrade.
Okay, so one question we get a lot is Keystone, largest towable manufacturer on the planet. So you guys can use any product you want. We know that. So you choose to use the cable slide. What is the reason why you guys picked this thing?
So one of the things, being an ultralight, is that it is a lighter weight. So there's not as much as far as mechanics in here. So it makes it a little bit lighter. That part's good. The biggest thing is ultimately this has had far less warranty claims overall since we switched over to this. It's been many years that we've done it than the other three that we've used in the past. So the rack and pinion, it's a good solid system, but it's extremely heavyweight. You also have to have a little bit of a thicker frame, taller frame, because those bars have got to be able to go through that frame in order to be able to slide in and out. So we can use a lighter weight, stronger frame like we had mentioned before, and that's one of the big benefits to being able to use this. The other thing is it's got a pulley system in here. The pulley system, it's a pull out and also a pull in. So they're two separate systems, all ran by one motor. So that motor is protected on the inside. It's going to increase the length of the life of that. It's going to make it to where it's going to last a little bit longer. Plus, on top of it, if you ever have to slide it back in manually, you do have the manual override, and you'll be able to go and use the special tool with the drill and just bring it right back in, which is far easier than having to push something in or have to tear up on the underneath side of them to be able to get to something, to be able to do the manual override. It's just very, very user-friendly and extremely convenient.
Absolutely. Perfect.
That's huge. So, Mike, I know you guys used to use the Dream Dinette, which was awesome, super easy, but this is even easier, and it moves, it goes outside. I'll let you demonstrate and explain.
The other thing that's great about it is how durable it is. But I mean, really, to be able to turn this thing into a bed is just super simple. All you have to do is reach down here, hit that latch, push on it, the thing just goes down, bring it back in, you got yourself a bed. You can move it over here, you got yourself an ottoman, you got a coffee table, you can take it outside like you were saying, and you can use it right out there. So the Do More Dinette is just extremely versatile. And then on top of it, I mean, it's just super easy to be able to turn it right back up into a table.
Look at that.
Very, very simple. Just
First try. Great job, Mike. Great job.
Appreciate it, man. It wasn't me. It was them. It was them. They did.
So especially here in Florida, it's really tough to keep these things cool in the summer. So, you know, it's good construction and all that, but the AC, Furrion, it's new to me.
Okay.
I don't know, why should I be happy that that's up there?
To be honest, it was a little bit new to me as well. Finding out that great brands out there like Airstream is actually using Furrion ACs, there's a reason for some of that. So one of the things that I did was I actually contacted my rep from Furrion and I asked him, hey, why did we switch up to this? Why is this better? The thing he explained to me is it's got a unique feature on there where it has dual motors for the fans. So while most of the other competitors that are out there are using one motor that's going to control the fan that blows the air in and the exhaust, this one will operate separately. So that means that you're going to actually be able to get the cool air in here, and then it's going to still exhaust out that hot air that's rising at the same time and afterwards. So while this one is turned off, you're still going to continue to exhaust that hot air. So that's going to give you just a little bit of a better delta rating, which is the difference from the outside to what the ambient temperature outside to what it is inside. It's going to be a little bit lower than what our competitors are. So more efficiency.
And to people that don't have a lot of experience in RVs, that's a name they've never heard of. But if you've been in an RV in the last 3 or 4 years, you know that name.
Absolutely.
So even the kitchen center is all going to be Furrion.
Right. So we've actually went with an entire Furrion suite. They were actually kind of the pioneers for the 12-volt refrigerators at the beginning. They've actually never built a gas and electric refrigerator. That's something that I didn't know until I spoke with our rep. But that means that they actually were able to come up with some of the best components to be able to put this together, make it so
Ladies, this is for you. This microwave, convection, and yes, air fryer is all in one. So if you like cooking in your air fryer, which is pretty big and bulky, you don't have to worry about where you're going to store it, where you're going to put it. It's right there. It comes with this camper. It's amazing.
One of the other things that Furrion ended up doing was they also went ahead and they lowered the rack here on this to be able to make it to where you have more usable space inside even one of their smaller ovens.
That's awesome. All right, before we lose you and you go back to the cold up north, just give us a couple things that people should know about Keystone that maybe don't know.
So Keystone just does a phenomenal job of finding problems that RVers have on a regular basis and finding solutions to those issues. You know, unfortunately, in the past, sagging floors have been a thing. The hyperdeck floor solving that issue by making them fully submergible is huge. Key TV, the way that it functions, our air conditioning system with the Blade air conditioning system. There's a lot of different videos that you can watch that will show you how many exclusive things Keystone has come out with to be able to solve problems for you guys. On top of it, our back-end support, the warranty, we're getting parts out to the customers quicker whenever there is potentially an issue. We're just doing a lot of things right, and we're doing a lot of things to really make sure that customers are able to stay out there building memories with their families.
Perfect. We appreciate that. But Heather, just real quick, just to correct him, they shouldn't watch all videos. They should just watch our videos, right?
Correct. Just ours.
So yeah, please.
I encourage you guys to go ahead and feature a couple of those Keystone videos.
We got you.